Hi, everyone. Welcome to our live again.
And welcome to life.
Maybe some of your friends from your other page will come in. You know who I'm talking about?
They can see.
Yeah,
What time is it? 10:30?
it's around. It's between 10:15, 10:30, something like that.
Hmm.
We're just starting a little bit later than usual, not too much later.
Today is Sunday to you, right?
Yeah, Sunday morning, sometime a little later. I'm gonna once the rain's kind of finished. If it rains, I'm sure it will. It's calling for rain. I need to.
No, no,
I
you
need
do
to
the
strip the
peanut again.
peanuts.
Welcome to our live.
Thanks for joining. Let us know where you're from.
Is there's like a baby cat again? Did you
No,
see?
no more. No more.
How come that black cat has only one?
I don't know.
I think it's not our baby.
I don't know. Rest of them are still around. Maybe it wasn't. I
How
don't know.
come? How come it just come to her mouth and then that's it?
There's still plenty of other pregnant ones.
Mm. Hi
There'll be more babies
everyone.
around. I think there's more than 20 now. Hi everyone, welcome.
No, I think it's not.
Huh?
It's not. But how many babies you have? Like the kittens? Three,
I
right?
don't I don't know. No, I don't know. There's quite a few. A lot of them they when I come out they just run away. They go hide.
Mm.
Hi everyone. Feel free to open a topic or ask questions or let us know where you're from. I'm in North Florida.
You can join us. Join us, and you can ask something, or you can start a topic.
She's from the Philippines, currently living in Singapore. We're going to be traveling through Asia and the Philippines to Singapore next month. If you like and subscribe to our channel, we'll subscribe to yours if you have one.
Yeah. Why you're not joining? Please join us. You can ask questions. Oh,
I think they like it better when you talk.
here we go again. Here we go
You and that
again.
Bix, I swear.
You should give me a reward, because I always do my Vicks unlike a commercial.
You should get some big sponsorships as much as that as you use.
Yeah. Hello, Vicks.
You know, a jar of like that will last me probably 2 or 3 years or more. Even a small jar.
I really love it. Oh, the mental.
Usually, if I get sick or something and I get the bad cold or the flu, I usually can never find my bottles of that stuff. And I usually have to go to the store and buy one. And then later I'll find it. That's why I got 3 bottles of that stuff now. That stuff will last me for 10 years.
Oh, there is also expiry.
I'd rather take a little moonshine or some grain alcohol and mix it up with some honey and some lemon.
Mm-hmm.
Swallow that stuff down, open up my sinuses.
This
Especially
is not to be possible.
some
It's
good
not to be.
90 or 100 proof
When
or
you,
more.
when you do steaming, you can like the water that is hot. You can put Vicks on it, and then you start to do like steaming.
I usually get me a little bit of moonshine or something like that, or some good bourbon, and put a little honey on that. Kind of just heat it up just a little bit.
I will bring this home, or else no. I will buy there in the Philippines the the round one, just the small one. Not this.
Mm. Yeah, I usually just use it for steaming or something, or my nose is really clogged up or something. I'll put it around my nose, under my nose, and like that. And that's all I ever use it for, really. Oh yeah, Tulo.
No,
Sorry, I'm horrible on names.
no. Oyatulo, Bokso,
Where are you
Dinron.
from?
I think from UK,
Mm.
or I think he's from Russia or from part of Europe.
Yeah, a lot of names I have trouble pronouncing.
Or she's from Kenya. Or he's from Kenya.
I only know English, just very little Spanish, but you know 5 languages, so you're probably better on names than I am.
Because Mexican and Philippines, they have like the same names.
Some of the
Pedro.
Spanish, yeah, Spanish names.
But also Western name because we also have Joseph,
Mm.
Briggs, Brian, like everything. So neat. What is that? It's your pizza crush.
Yeah, feel free to jump in, open a chat, or ask some questions. In case if you're new in the room, I'm from North Florida. She's in Singapore right now from the Philippines.
They're not talking.
Got all
They're
these
not
cats
yet.
roaming around out here. Here's some kittens, a little gray and white one. They're cute.
Now the sky is all cloudy. I can see no more
Yeah, I think
the
we
line.
have thunderstorms literally every day right now. I'm hoping we don't get any hurricanes, especially while I'm gone when I'm in the Philippines and stuff, because that would be horrible.
Remember last time your flight delayed because of heavy rain.
Yeah, I know.
Remember that?
Yeah, had severe thunderstorms, thunder bursts and all out on the tarmac, lightning. Hopefully there won't be any.
Oh,
Hopefully there won't be any issues on this trip. Maybe it'll be a smooth one. No real delays really, except for the one in Singapore. The worst delay I had was when I was in Jeddah.
yeah, you
That was
told
like
me that.
a 12 hour. I think that was like 12 hours or something. When I caught that out of the UK,
That is a very long travel.
that was
What
too
you did
long.
before.
That was the only flight I could get out though. And it was the same
Because
when I returned to the UK also. It was the same. Long flight there. I don't mind it if it's 2, 3 hours or something, but when it's really more than that, I mean, there's been times I've had flight delays, that then I end up missing my connecting flight because it was kind of a tight on the time trying to from one, from one flight to the next. The airline travel has definitely changed since the 70s when I used to fly a lot, back in the 1970s too.
mm,
It was a lot better back then. Now they try to cram everybody in like sardines and try to herd you like a bunch of cattle.
because it's time, because now, like, there's a lot of people like wants to travel and travel and travel, but
Yeah. Oh, I thought you had lost your signal or something there for a minute. I'm surprised my signal's this good since it's so overcast and everything. Because I live far back into the country. A lot of times the signals can be bad. One good thing for me is that if my signal gets bad, it automatically picks up on my granddaughter's signal
mm-mm.
because we have separate internet service. But mine will automatically connect to hers if mine drops.
Pedro Romero. Hello, Pedro. If I know from where are you, Pedro? I think
What do you
you're from
mean?
Mexico.
What do you mean? What the F?
What if?
Pedro? Hi to the newcomers in the room. Welcome. Join our chat. Jump in, open a topic, ask questions. Feel free. Well, one good thing about all the rain that we've had, my pond's almost literally full. The one, I dug out. So hopefully I'll start getting some fish. I mean, I think there's some fish in there now, but they were hiding back into the spring back there in the drought.
You know what you will do? What you will do so get a fishing rod, get a fishing thing, and then try.
Yeah. I know the catfish stayed up into that spring, the hole up in the spring there.
What can you do now? Can you do after this? Can you do and go? Let's
No,
see if
no,
we can.
I got things to do today. I ain't got time to mess with that today. What I might do is get the great grandson out there in the next couple of days and let him go out there and fish.
You can like, even take 30 minutes on doing that. Just try.
Yeah, I'll let him get out there. As soon as the kids go back to school, me and my granddaughter get back to fishing, on the boat several times a week. I'll end up catching quite a few that I'll release back into the pond here, so I can restock on, the brim and uh, speckled perch and stuff like that.
I think I think you can do fishing in the pond today.
The little warmouths, they'll take over anyway if you don't put some kind of big game fish in. 'Cause they're aggressive. They're good to eat, but they're just really aggressive.
No, what I need is try. Just try if someone will like have you baited someone like that. If you can catch like one, there is still fish.
Oh yeah, yeah, I heard about the wildfires up in Canada.
Oh, because there is a wildfire in Canada. I saw that.
Yeah, yeah, I've seen it in the news too.
Oh, I think it will. The smoke will still go into your place, right? Into your
We
country.
get that down here too at times, when especially like during the droughts, during the fire season. I don't get a lot of it right in here, but I mean we do some small ones. They can usually extinguish that out pretty quick.
Oh yeah. Oh, the smoke is already reached their place.
Yeah, I can't breathe a lot of that smoke anymore. My lungs ain't like they were when I was younger, for sure.
You can just. Oh, it's
Gotta wear,
really bad.
yeah.
It's not good for the lungs. I saw that in news. Like the wildfire. It's huge, really.
Yeah. I smoked too many cigarettes all my life until about 7 years ago when I quit. So that smoke can kind of irritate my lungs up. I think between all the cigarettes and all the shit I've smoked and the chemicals and all I've inhaled all my life. Yeah, I was a heavy smoker. Um, I smoked for over 50 years, roughly about 55 years.
No, don't include when you was like still small, because when you say 55 years, how old are you now? So you mean to say when you're still like a little one, you already
Yeah, I started smoking. I was about 8 or 9 years old, and you
Oh,
know that we've had this discussion. And I smoked heavy when I was in the military, and at my height, I was smoking close to 5 packs a day for a long time, for several years.
how many packs?
And then when I was out riding on my Harleys and everything, I always had a big cigar hanging out of my mouth.
You should do like a jumbo stick, you know the tobacco, the tobacco leaves. Just roll
Mm.
like that and make it a big one.
Yeah, when I was in business and everything, and I was working round the clock, 24 hours a day, I'd work for 3 or 4 days at a time, no sleep. Caffeine and nicotine's what kept me up and going. Yeah, I got some COPD, a little bit of emphysema,
He's
and I quit over
asking if
7 years ago.
he's asking if that's your jeep in the background.
Yeah, yeah, red one. Yeah, that's mine. Yeah, I've got that, and I've got a custom chopped out Harley. I don't really ride anymore. I've sold all my horses. I don't have those. I've got a conversion van in the back, but I'd rather take my Jeep. I can camp out in the back of it or whatever. Yeah, that's what it actually killed my dad. I should have quit back then, but I smoked for another 20 years after he passed. I mean, when I was in the military, I think the Lucky Strikes and Pall Malls and cigarettes like that, I think they were only like 10 or 15 cents a pack. The Marlboros and I think I was paying $3.50 or $4 a carton. But now those things I think are about over $10 a pack.
I think it's very expensive now. I don't know, become very expensive.
Yeah, I quit when my first great granddaughter was born. I kind of got to think about I wanted to be around and so I could spend time with the great grandkids.
If he's spitting blood, maybe he get tuberculosis.
Yeah, spitting
Or
blood's not
TB.
good. That's a bad sign.
And then they
Yeah,
become
drink.
like very skinny.
Yeah, the alcohol will kill you before the smoking will, from what I've been told from the doctors. But I drank a lot in my early years, up until my mid 20s. I kind of partied hard all through my teenage years. Of course, that was in the 70s. But after I started having children, I pretty much give it up. Not totally. I mean, I'll still have some wine or something here and there. Occasionally, I'll have a mixed drink, maybe a couple of times a year or something like that. I make a lot of wine, and but I give most of it away. I just enjoy making it. I've made a few other things too. Non-alcoholic beer. I've tried it. I don't know, a couple of times. I forget. I think it was Abdul's or something like that. I mean, it was okay. It's just not my thing. If I'm going to drink a beer, I'm going to drink a regular beer. I always liked Pabst Blue Ribbon. Slits was another one I used to drink.
I
I
have
still
always
drink a
think,
beer on occasions.
you know, you love beer, you know. Beer is very smelly. It smells of pee. I didn't even taste beer.
I'll do a beer when we're, doing a cookout or something like that. I'll have one or two, but that's usually about it. It smells of pee. Yeah, some of those beers can. I cultivated a taste for beer quite young.
Smells of pee.
Yeah, I think alcohol was kind of the downfall of my two siblings, my two brothers.
I never drink wine or any.
I like the taste of
I, ne-
moonshine. I take a shot here and there.
I just drink water, sparkling water. No, I'm not really. I didn't even taste like those kind of things. Never in my life. I don't want.
Football season, yeah. I think that's when my daughter probably does some of hers too. She's big into the football. Her and her husband. Oh yeah, pizza and beer. That definitely goes together. I'll cut back eating on pizza, even though I love it. I had to start shedding some weight. My belly was getting too big. I had to cut out the breads. It was spiking up my sugars and everything. But when my granddaughter, when they order a pizza over there for their families, occasionally I'll go over there and eat a slice or two because they buy a lot. Yeah, I have to watch and control my sugar. Kind of when we get older, kind of things happen. Our body changes.
Like, I have a thing of like diabetes, high blood,
But
cholesterol.
yeah, all them issues. Thank goodness I've got the VA medical. They take care of me. Yeah, a lot of times during the middle of the summer months that we have here now with the humidity, it can kind of affect my breathing a little bit.
As if you already have that complicated thing.
Um, I do quite a bit a lot of times. Yeah, the grilling, smoking the meats, and we got a smoker also. We'll smoke a lot. And then the winter months, say if I get a wild hog or something,
Maybe you can get again a hog or
that's
a
why I was
deer.
putting all the excess corn and stuff. That's why I took it into the back part of the property to start enticing them back in. Right now it's too hot. I mean, I can I can process one in a whole, even cut it up within an hour and hour and a half probably. But with the heat here, it's you got to be fast. I'd rather get it in the wintertime where I got more time to deal with it. I need to build some more traps and start trapping some of them. But I haven't seen really much back there this year or since the summer. During the fall and in the winter, they'll come back. I mean, in the spring and all, they'll come up, but I haven't really seen none back there. I used to raise a lot of livestock, including pigs and stuff like that, but not really anymore. Sometimes I think about it, but I don't really have time to mess with it. Yeah, I like to get my deer meat in the winter. Throughout the rest of the year, I'm usually stocking up in fish, seafood. At times, of course, I'm in Florida. The gator meat.
But alligator, they eat alligator, you know. I have a lot of cousins, they really look for like that and they will eat it.
Yeah.
Tell
Oh,
me.
it's really good meat. I like it. I like to marinate it in Italian dressing and season it up. I like to cut it in bite size and batter it and fry it.
The alligator.
Yeah. Oh, you never had. I love it.
I eat frog.
Yeah, I love frog legs too.
I eat the like frog from from rice field, the green one.
I used to go out almost every night. I'd do catfish and then frog gigging. My oldest
I ate
daughter, when she was like 4 or 5 years old, she'd be riding on my back. I let her drag the sack. I'd be all out through the swamps and all
I
that
already
area.
taste frog and I also taste grasshopper
I don't know
and
about eating grasshopper. I ain't got that. I'm not been that hungry.
the bumblebee and of course I'm from the jungle, you know. I live in the jungle in the Philippines. So that
I
is
do the frog
something new
legs.
to
I like frog
me.
legs.
And
Frog
then the
legs and
white
alligator meat taste very similar.
and then the thing, yeah. Oh my god, you don't know grasshopper is so yummy. Not the green one, the grasshopper from peanuts. You know, the color brown, the color yellow, the color red. That is the grasshopper. That can be it. Can be eaten. You know how to cook grasshoppers?
No, no idea.
Of course, you have to remove their wings. You, even you will not remove the,
I mean, I've
the
heard
feet.
of people doing it. I mean, I guess if I was in a survival situation, no problem. But
It's
I can
not for
usually
some.
get by getting other
Will you,
things.
will you stop? Will you stop? I will talk first.
Yeah, go
It's not
ahead.
it's not a survivor because when you go to the market, that is already an exotic food. You can just buy it if you want to eat grasshopper.
Yeah, I don't
That
know
is
about that one.
what I mean. And the grasshopper is not a small. It's not a big one. The small one. You can eat even the head. Oh my god! Grasshoppers.
Really? I like
Yes.
sardines though.
I don't like sardines. Sometimes they said that it's not clean, but grasshopper
I
is
don't
like
know. I
an
always thought they were the healthier food.
yeah. And
Now, I did. When we were there before, I did eat balut, and actually on
I
my
don't,
channel, we made a video of that.
I really don't
Where
like
you
balut.
got
I
that?
don't
What is it?
like
A 18-day-old fertilized duck egg with the baby chick in it.
it. Yeah, I don't. See, I even
I
don't
want to
like
get
the
some
chicken.
more of that. It tastes to me like almost like a chicken noodle soup without the noodles.
I'm from the Philippines, but I'm not a fan of balut. And you
Yeah,
know
you and
that,
your sister got that out of the market.
and you know that, and you know the white like a worm, like a thing that is inside the coconut tree that is crawling like that. That is
Oh,
really very
the
expensive.
grubs. Is that the grubs you're talking about? The
Yeah.
big grubs? Yeah, I've seen a lot of people do eat those. I don't know. Maybe I would try those. I've heard a lot of people eating those. Maybe we'll do a video of me eating some kind of exotic shit.
And you know that is the thing. But when that one will like become old like that, they will become like a bumblebee. And that bumblebee is so yummy. I really love it.
I don't know about eating bumblebee.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
And you know
allergic
the
to bee and wasp stings, and ironically, I do beekeeping here. I've got beehives and everything else. I take care of.
it's not a bumblebee like the kind of bees. It's different. That is from the sand that you can get it inside the sand. That is what we call the one that is very expensive. And the rat, the rice
Yeah,
rat.
no, that's all right.
I did not,
I love squirrel, but I kind of draw the line with rodents with the rat.
but my uncle's not a house rat. No, it's not house rat. The rat from the rice field.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
I will let you eat then.
Maybe during an apocalypse or something like that, I wouldn't have a problem eating that. But we're not in that, so I don't have to worry with that.
I'm
Give me
not
some good fried
very
squirrel any day.
but don't let me eat the white thing, the fats of the pork. I don't like it.
Yeah, I get the honeycomb. We process the honey, the honeycomb. We're getting into raising queens to sell queens. That's where a lot of good money is because you can get uh, over $100 for a queen, up to 200 or so. Yeah, we just processed some honeycomb and a little bit of honey week before last. I got the state inspector coming this week actually. Let him come and uh, look at the hives and assess everything. I'm licensed. I'm a licensed beekeeper in a nursery. I'm going to expand the hives out. I want to have up to around probably 20. Little late, probably later in the year, after the first of the year. I can get about 100 pounds out of each hive when I got two broods and two supers on each one. Yeah, probably after we process the round of honey, we're gonna probably sell some beeswax. Right now, the going price is around $15 a pound. I think once we open the farm stand up, we're gonna probably make candles and stuff like that. My granddaughter probably make candles and things like that. It looks like everybody's left the room, so you want to go ahead and end the live stream?
It'd be like 34
Okay.
minutes.
All right, everyone. Thanks for joining.
Thanks for
Catch us on
joining.
next time. Thanks. Bye bye.